I love being a dad. I love being a comedian too. Being a dad is my favorite thing in life. It's wonderful. It is also a horrific nightmare. I feel like the parents in the room laughed, and the rest of you are like, he's a monster! No, no, no. Any parent will tell you, yes, it's wonderful. It's also just terrifying. It balances out like net good, but very scary. This is a true story. My daughter was 4 months old. I got woken up in the middle of the night by the sound of my daughter crying and the sound of my wife pretending to be asleep. So I get up and I go in to check on the baby, and I look in her crib, and her face is covered in blood. She's fine, you saw her. She turns out okay, but I panicked at the time, right? Because that's what you do when you see a bloody infant. So she's upset, I'm upset, and then I remember, oh, no, it's fine. No need to worry. Because a few days before that, she had surgery. She had to have a tongue tie corrected. If you guys know what that is. It's the thing that connects your tongue to the bottom of your mouth. It's called the lingual frenulum. There's a lot of students here. I'm not going to talk down to you guys. You just learned something. You're welcome. It stuck out too far. She'd have it snipped. And I said surgery, but it was literally like, we took her to the doctor's office. He's like, hey, let me see that baby for a second. Snip. Like, that was it. Like, you could do it. Do not do it. But if there was like an emergency lingual frenulum situation, you now have the skills required. Oh, we gotta snip this lingual frenulum. I got this. I saw a comedy show one time. I'm on it. Don't do that. But after the doctor did it, he's like, just so you know, over the next couple of days, there might be some bloody saliva. It's nothing to panic about. Just thought I'd warn you because I did just jam scissors into your baby's face. So I'm like, thanks, doc. That's exactly the kind of thing I'm going to panic about in 4 days when I forget you said this. And so it all comes rushing back to me at 4 in the morning while my baby's bloody and crying. And I calm down. I'm like, oh, no big deal. So I look in her crib, her little baby blood face. I'm like, oh, that's the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. And I go to pick her up, and I grab her, and I lift her up out of the crib. And as soon as I pick her up, she stops crying. And then she starts laughing. And I'm like, nope, that's the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. That is some nightmare stuff, baby. Don't do that. Everyone right now, picture yourself holding a bloody infant that's laughing in your face. Parenting is a horrible nightmare.